for having me here on your birthday. I'm very flattered by that you asked me to be here on your birthday. I can only imagine who said no.
You're always my request.
You know what else I'm imagining? What a sweet thing, that donation to, your wildlife fund. But what are the gorillas going to do with that check? Like, when it arrives, it's not like they can take it to the bank. You know, they probably can't even sign. And how many bananas are they going to buy with that?
I don't ask. I just give them the money and see what they want to do with it. I don't know. I know they know how to save themselves as long as they have the money. Last year you showed up, and I like this outfit very, very much.
Thank you.
You're not dressed the same way. I don't know why you had the desire. Last time you showed up...
I don't know why I decided to wear this either. Well, speaking of bananas, there you go. That was my...
Yes. And there was a banana that he pulled out of his crotch area and gave it to me.
Yes. Well, we were in the Olympic spirit, as I recall. That was the reason for that. But
there was no reason for the banana in your...
No, there was no reason other than for a snack, a mid-show snack. It's nice to have a banana.
I mean, you were a bold man. There goes the banana.
Yeah. Yeah, that was... Yeah.
So... And what was great is Michelle Obama was on that show also. Yeah,
that was what was not so great.
Did you see her? Did you pass her?
She summoned me after the show. And so I'm wearing, this. I'm wearing this dumb outfit. It's funny because you think like, oh, this would be funny. I'll come out, and then all of a sudden you're face to face with Michelle Obama. And, I mean, look at this. It's like, it couldn't be more humiliating. And then she showed up on my show.
Right.
And, we had, I had to act like that didn't happen. But that did happen.
Yes. Did she bring it up or no?
No, but I could see it in her eyes that she'd seen things that no human being should ever have to see.
You can't unsee it.
Yeah, you really can't.
So we saw each other on a beautiful vacation that we happened to be on at the same time. And Billy is just so adorable, and he's healthy, and everything's good, right?
Thank you, yes. And thank you again for the beautiful donation you and your viewers as well made to Children's Hospital in Los Angeles.
Look at him!
There he is, That was on his first birthday. He never stops eating, this kid. He is, one of the few words he says is eat, and he says it all the time. So he'll eat his food, and then he will jump up in your lap and anyone's lap and eat the rest of your food. He's a little it's like living with a cookie monster. It's really crazy.
So I couldn't even get over how adorable he was. He's just sweet as can be.
He'll grow out of it.
No, that's true. That's true.
My daughter is 4.5 now, and she's very precocious.
Also adorable. What is she precocious about?
Well, everything, really. She thinks she's the teacher at school. She was on last Monday, on Martin Luther King Day, they had the day off school, so the nanny took her, because we were at work, and so the nanny took her to this, dinosaur exhibit, and they had toys and, all these tunnels, those things where gerbil tubes they put the children in, and they seem to like them. But they also had a little golf course there, and they had golf clubs, and my daughter saw the golf clubs, and she calls them, I don't know where this came from, but she calls golf clubs hookers. She's like, I want a hooker, but there were no hookers available because each of the kids had a hooker, and so she went around to all the adults at the place saying, do you have any more hookers? I really want a hooker.
That's sad.
Yeah, I know. I told her, we don't call them hookers, we call them sex workers.
That's right. Good for you. Good for you.
We're very woke.
Good. Teach them the right things. Let's talk about The Bachelor. And I know you always make a prediction, or Molly makes a prediction.
My wife, Molly, is very good at predicting.
She's been right every year.
She has been right. They really could just not do The Bachelor, and she could tell him who he's going to be with for the next 4 to 6 weeks until they break up.
Right, right.
She'd tell him who he's going to be on the cover of Us Weekly with a big tear down the middle with. But she has selected Cassie.
Oh.
She believes Cassie is the...
Some people agree with her? Cassie?
Some people agree with that.
Okay.
It's going to be Cassie, and Molly thinks Cassie. Do you believe The Bachelor is a virgin?
Well, he says he is.
I know he does.
You think
I used to tell my mother that, too. I think maybe that's the deal, is that maybe he doesn't want his mom to know that he's been,